Okay, so we all have things that we absolutely love, and we look forward to every single day. And we all have things that we dread, things that we have to do every single day just for survival. Those pesky things that take us away from all the things that we wish we could do. Maybe when you're sitting there doing the boring tasks at work, maybe when you have to wash your dishes, you're sitting there thinking about how I cannot wait till I get to sit down and watch my favorite TV show. I just can't wait till I can finally sit down and play that video game I've been waiting to. Or maybe even larger, like I just can't wait for the weekend so I can finally do all the things that I really, really want to do. Not all these silly things that I have to do. Now, it's all good and fine for us to have likes and dislikes, things to look forward to. It's part of life, but do you really want to spend 90% of your time wishing that you were somewhere different than where you are right now, doing something better than what you're doing right now? Because really, really think about it. Really think about your likes and dislikes, the things that you have to do versus the things that you got to do. How much of your time is really spent? Not very much. Depending on the person, somewhere probably around 10% of your time is actually spent having fun, doing the things you choose to do. But I challenge us to take on a new mindset of realizing that literally every task that you do is a choice. Every single thing that you do in this life is a choice. And I know people will challenge that and be like, no, but I have to do this for survival. I have to eat in order to live. I have to, clean myself in order to be healthy. All this stuff's to sustain survival, right? And that's usually what it entails. Usually the excuse is, well, I need this to survive. Well, survival, you want to survive, don't you? You want to carry on to live to another day so that you can eventually get to the things that you actually want to do. No one is forcing us to survive. It is a choice. We choose to spend another day here in this existence because we want to. Because we want to get to the good part. We want to get to the good stuff that makes us feel good. So if that is a choice, then all those little mini steps it takes to choose to live a healthy life, to sustain your survival for another day, are a choice, are something that you are deciding is a priority. And now think about it this way too. So whatever it is that you're currently doing, let's say we don't want to do it. It's something undesirable. The feeling while you're doing it is not a good one. But let's say it's for survival. Is this task the most important thing you could be doing in this very exact moment in order to sustain your survival, in order to carry you on to the next task, to the next thing, to eventually the thing that you like? Is it a priority? Chances are, if you're doing it, there's a reason you're doing it. And now if you think to yourself, is this really important? If it's not, then why are we doing it? If it is, however, then it must make sense in the grand scheme of your wants, of your actual true desires. So should this be a priority, then you are therefore choosing to complete that task first because it's more important than anything else. And we don't do things for no reason. Chances are you're doing it because it matters. But because it doesn't feel good in the moment, because we don't get that instant gratification of, yeah, but I do this all the time, or yeah, but this other thing's funner, it makes me feel even better. And that's cool, but allowing ourselves to realize that this is just as important as all those things that make me feel good immediately. They make me feel perhaps better in the moment than this thing does. But it's more important because I already, unconsciously, for the most part, decided that this thing that I'm doing right now is priority, is the most important above anything else that I could be doing right now. Because realistically, everything's a choice. Your actions are up to you. Nobody forces you, any of us, to do anything. We choose it. So putting that full intention, that full presence into what it is that you're doing and recognizing it, giving it the priority of your attention that it deserves. That should help us get through to the other side, help you get closer and closer to the thing that you actually really, really want. Because life is filled with things that we have to do or that aren't as exciting as, the other 10% of the time. But we're here because we want to make our lives the most amazing that they can possibly be. And you're the one who decides that. You're the one who chooses how to make that a reality. It's not about changing the environment to fit you. It's about changing yourself to fit the lifestyle that you want. Because the environment is only a very, very small fraction of your experience. We only perceive so much, and whatever we're giving our attention to gets our attention, based off of that, based off of what we choose to experience. We pick out the things that mean things to us. We pick out the feelings that we choose to feel. So if I'm feeling like I don't want to do the thing that I'm doing right now, if I'm feeling like I'd rather be doing something else, that triggers negative emotion within myself. And so within my environment, I will experience negativity and think this place is not so great, and think this thing that I have to do is not so great. And as this stacks up, as I create these connotations throughout my life, I start to see that there's so much that I don't like. There's all these things that I have to do, and I hardly ever get to do the things that I like, that I want. But it's all your perception, because if I choose to run down this rabbit hole of thoughts and go, hey, you know what? There's a reason that I chose to prioritize this task, because it will bring me ever closer to a better experience in my future tasks. And that is how we know that it's worth your while. And with this line of thinking, we start to conjure a spiral of positive thoughts. And we start to realize that, hey, if I delve all of my appreciation into the current moment, into the current task that I've decided is worth my while, then I start to feel good in the moment. I think less about what I don't have. I think less about the future or a time in which I'm not currently present. I think more about my present positive experience. And I feel good about what I'm doing, existing there. And that very state of mind is the exact state of mind that you experience when you're doing the thing that you've been waiting to do. When you finally get to the thing that you've been waiting to do, the things that you like, the things that you choose. The experience of it is joyful because you're fully present in the moment, because you're fully there, not worrying about what happened before to get you there, not what's going to happen after, but simply it. and you experience the positive emotion of existing in it, in that activity, because it's what you've been waiting for. It's all you've ever wanted currently, until the next thing. But the point is, you're present in that moment, fully experiencing the positive emotion, going, I am here. This is the most important thing I could be doing because I'm here doing it, and this is what I chose to do. So do you see how manufacturing that line of thinking, that state of mind, and therefore triggering those similar emotions during tasks that perhaps aren't your favorite, but do need to be done for your success and survival, how this can positively impact your overall state of mind and state of being. I don't know about you, but I would like to spend as much of my life as possible in a happy state of mind, in a peaceful state of mind, not thinking about what I'd rather be doing, but enjoying everything for exactly what it is. Let me know how that works for you. I love you.